Hey there, it's Sydney here with a short story on grief. The end of February 2022. Life has definitely been full of so many other impactful things in addition to the grief journey. The whole pandemic over the past couple of years, it has mixed in, laid on top of, underneath of the grief journey. I think I started to do a short story on grief right at the 5-year mark, and if I remember correctly, I didn't finish it. So now 5.5 years, and I'm reflecting on my energy and my inspiration and motivation as it's unfolding through this 5th year. I heard in December, which was into my 5th year, that the 5th year is kind of a turning point in the grief world, or it can be if one is intentionally journeying through. And I think I have been experiencing that. For the first 5 years, there was so much energy, almost like a pressure that needed to be constantly released, that grief goo, just constantly bubbling up and needing to be expressed. And for me, one of the ways that I managed my grief was through writing and talking and doing videos. And I think this experience in year 5, I haven't been doing as much of that. I haven't had that pressure, that buildup of the grief goo needing to be released. And for me, I do share out of inspiration and energy and motivation. So I found this year to be more quiet, more introspective, more neutral, which is definitely a welcome relief. It feels good to just not feel anything. And I think that's where I am here at year 5, is just a very neutral space. The grief pain, the grief energy, the grief goo, I have been processing. And so now I'm in a space of looking to build excitement and passion once again in my life for things that are not specifically related only to grief. So just sharing where I'm at and where I've been over these past 6 months or so into year 5. It is 5.5 years right now. In February the 19th marked 5.5 years of Zach being in heaven and my heart shattering, and oh, what a journey it has been. I'm very grateful that Zach is still with me. Another very important point to make. 5.5 years later, he's still coming through. Even when I don't ask him, he pops in, and the signs, the butterflies, the energetic feelings, the miracles, all of that is still coming through on a daily basis. So I know my boy's with me. I know he's going to be here with me through the rest of my physical journey on earth. And he's my boy. I'm his mom. I love him forever, and I continue on. And my intention is to stay in touch and keep documenting how my life is intentionally unfolding with all of you. So from my heart to yours, all of you in the grief world, keep on keeping on. Be intentional, be purposeful, be aware of your grief. Much love.